Man, this place is such a sausage fest. I know, Flash. Tell me about it. Like, we don't even have one female on the league right now. Zatanna, Black Canary, Vixen, all MIA. But you'd figure that when all else fails, we'd at least have Wonder Woman here. But no, where is she? Batman, what do you think? I'm Batman. Facepalm. Man. Don't fret, boys. Guess who's back? It's Wonder Woman. That's right. Spin Master has finally released their 12-inch Wonder Woman offering. And boy is she primary. I mean, look at the colors. Red, yellow, blue. Just like with last time, I love the packaging for these because I like the wraparound bubble, and you got the DC Comics logo right here on the top that's been imprinted. More logo-y stuff on the bottom. Ooh, first edition. Which means absolutely nothing. Now she's dizzy and gonna throw up in her package. For the back, we have a computer-generated image that is actually not the figure that you get on the inside, on account of the fact that the red's more muted and the yellow is gold. You can see right here, there's actually a seam on the front of her battle skirt that's actually not there on the final release itself. Thank God for that, because that just would look ugly. Let's open her up. These packages are so glued together, like it's like Fort Knox. Let's release her. Oh, time for her to get the knife. All right, hold still, Wonder Woman. I played the game of Operation as a child, and I wasn't very good at it. Oh, no. Wow, this blade is really dull. Hang on a second. It's so important to always have... Ah! What was that? What just happened? Oh, my God. What just happened? What the... What? Here I am talking about the safety of having a sharp blade, and one literally explodes out of the case. What the friggin' frig? Oh, geez. That could have been so much worse. The sharp part of the blade that broke off actually bounced off my shoulder. As I was saying, it's so important that you have a sharp knife because then you have to apply less pressure and you have far less of a chance of hurting yourself. It's when you really gotta push that you end up having accidents where you cut yourself. There we go. And she's out. There she is. Can't even stand up. She's out. Oh, whoopsies. And she's out. There we go. Wonder Woman out of the packaging, looking wonderful. Well, I mean, if you're an adult collector, you're probably going to look at this and go, why do you want this? Well, because I'm a completionist and I buy, pretty much everything that I can afford because... well, I'm a completionist. Also, I really do feel like when I review stuff like this that's definitely aimed at a child target market audience, that it's useful for two reasons. Number one, you may just be an adult collector who collects everything like myself, or really, number two, you may be a parent and you're looking to decide whether or not this is going to be a worthwhile purchase for your son or daughter. Let's look at her up close, shall we? She is so primary colored. Bright red, bright yellow, bright blue, and also accurate pretty much to how she looks in the comic books. One thing that can't be argued though is that these colors are so bright that she's going to stand out in the toy aisle, and really it's the bright red, yellow, and blues that attract a child to want to play with these. Bright colors are good for the children. Maybe not so much for adult collectors. Sometimes adults are like, it's too bright, but this is perfect for a 3 and up target market. And again, the suit details themselves are actually pretty accurate to how she looks in the source material, with the lines all up the suit here. You've got the golden eagle up here across the chest. You've got the lines down here on her battle skirt. You've got all of the accurate lines down here on the bottom of her boots. You got those bright silver bracers with details in them. This really is a fantastically made child's imaginative play Wonder Woman. And the face sculpt for Wonder Woman looks pretty swell too. Just look at those eyes. It would have been kind of nice had they have painted the lines on her boots here and maybe done some paint detail work right here on her skirt. I think that would have made the figure that much better. And also, her molded lasso on the side really does seem kind of big and ugly and clunky. That's really the only thing I don't like about this. I mean, it looks good when you look at it like that, but just looking at it from the side, this is kind of ugly. As for articulation, I will go over it briefly because she does use a different body type than the males, but it's going to be pretty much the same. Wonder Woman's hair is actually quite hard and really does get in the way. It's not really made out of a super soft rubber. It's quite firm, but the good thing is, even with the hair there, you do get quite a reasonable amount of neck-ticulation. Here's the shoulders. They've got the rounded hinges, and they're quite versatile. The kids will be able to get her arms in lots and lots of different poses from the shoulders up, and as well as the elbows, which are on those rounded, not quite 90 degrees elbows. And then as for Wonder Woman's wrists, you've just got the basic swivel right here. Her waist ticulation, well, she doesn't have any. As for groin ticulation, just have a little peekaroo up the skirt there. You can see these little tiny hinges, and they're okay. They're adequate. I mean, if you want to have the battle skirt, you're going to have to take a loss, a little bump down tick in articulation there, which I don't care. I'm fine with. And even with the previous Mattel version that has the slits in the skirt right here, you'll note that she really doesn't get that much more of a spready motion. This one actually, because the skirt's softer, gets more of a spready than this Wonder Woman does. The knees, well, they're just of that basic single jointed articulation variety, and that's it. There's absolutely nothing in the ankles down here. If you've been wondering exactly how she stacks up in comparison to the other Wonder Woman as far as size and look, well, here's the other one here. Let's have a little look-see-doodle. I'm going to tell you this time, my vote actually goes to Mattel in general. I think that this is just a better Wonder Woman. The look of her collarbones here and her neck and the overall body itself, the look of the body, I feel is definitely more realistic than the one from Spin Master. This one's more cartoony. Oddly enough, I feel like this is one of the best Mattel figures that Wonder Woman ever made. Nope. Let's try that again. Oddly enough, I feel like this is one of the best Wonder Woman figures that Mattel ever made. I really, really like this one. However, she does look really nice standing alongside the other Spin Master 12-inch Justice League characters. I can't wait until we can add a Green Lantern on this end and an Aquaman on that end. Anyway, Super Friends, we opened it, we looked at it, I gave my opinions. I like it. If you're a parent and you have kids that you're hoping to get into DC, or you know they're into DC, I think she's fantastic, and she's definitely, at least in my opinion, the second best 12-inch scale for the price point Wonder Woman that's been made. I like her very much, and I think that you will too once you get her in hand. But with that, I'm outies, so have a fantastic Super DC day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.